I'm so excited. Oh, it's too loud. Hold on. I just accidentally slipped and I thought I turned up my mic, but I turned up the game to like blasting levels. Hopefully this is better on your ears now. I am so excited! This is one of the games I've been excited about for a really, really long time, but I didn't have like the perfect excuse to put it in my schedule. So I figured the game coming out, that's enough of an excuse, right? I know, it's right before Valentine's Day, and you guys would probably rather me do more Valentine's cutesy things, but I'm like, what if horror game? What if horror game though? Like just consider, what if horror game? So yeah, we're doing horror game. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up chat. I sat for like a solid minute trying to figure out what I didn't set up. It was chat. When I went live, I immediately went to say hi and I couldn't see you guys. Now I can see you guys, I'm sorry. What's more romantic than ghost hunting with the homies? Well, I almost played the ghost murder game. There's another game demo that came out recently. There's a really cute Manhattan ghost, and you play as her, and you have to try to kill your crush so that they can join you in the afterlife. I think that's beautiful. But also, I really want to play this one. I'm also debating getting a physical copy because they're pretty cheap. But I don't want to grab a physical copy if I hate the game. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to see what I actually think of it before I spend monies, because you know monies are monies, and I don't want to spend money if I don't have to. So yeah, I did want to pull up a couple things with PlayAsia real quick though. Just because for those of you who don't get the newsletter, there is a clearance sale that just launched. Less than 12, no, maybe exactly around 12 hours ago, something like that. And there's a bunch of stuff on clearance right now. Some of it's kind of cursed, some of it's normal. A lot of it's pretty retro. There's a lot of like vinyls and Dreamcast games. So there's another game where it's a haunted house with puzzles and stuff, and you can date the sexy ghost so they can move on. That also sounds beautiful. I think I wanted to play that at some point, but I forgot what it was called. You should post it in Discord so I can try to re-find it. Because my poor brain has like not been here all year. The brain is working on braining. But yeah, this is one of the games that was in Next Fest, and I remember being pretty interested in it then, so I'm pretty excited to finally check it out. The clearance sale! There's a bunch of toys up to 60% off. There's merch up to 90% off. Yes, that is a Ghibli vinyl. Also, I'm just saying, if you buy anything from the sale, you should definitely use !PlayAsia and use that link. Or you should use the link I have pinned, because it does help keep the streams alive. It's very appreciated. If there's anything you're gonna buy anyway, please use my links. And yeah, the Miku Automaton. The Miku Automaton is on sale. It's on clearance, which means things are going bye-bye to make space in the warehouse. So if you have been for some reason wanting the Hatsune Miku Automaton, grab it while it exists, basically. There's also different Switch and like PS5 and Xbox accessories and controllers and stuff that are like 70 or 60% off. So if you're looking to upgrade some parts or grab a spare controller, PC up to 70% off. I checked hoping that maybe this image meant the Steam Deck was 70% off. Unfortunately, I might have been coping a bit too hard. But there's some PC parts and stuff. And in the retro category, there's some stuff up to 90% off. There's a lot of really, really cheap retro stuff right now. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. I don't recognize a lot of the stuff that's that old for the sale stuff. There was a Love Hina collection. I think it was Love Hina Dreamcast. That's crazy. Like, why is there something Love Hina on sale in 2025? I'm not complaining, but what do you mean? Also, Dark Shadows and Paladin Sim. There's some digital stuff on sale too. So if you want to check on different digital PC games or gift cards, some of them are on sale. Go take a look if you want to see what they are. I got a couple pages. I wanted to show you guys this one. It is the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. This is what I mean by the game is really cheap. If you're interested, if you enjoy the stream and you want to grab a physical copy, it's only $26.99 to have like the regular physical copy and the limited edition physical copy. And it is multi-language. It says Japan, but you can play it in a bunch of different languages. It comes with so much. It was $50. Ignore the fact that it just changed. It's $51.99. It comes with a bunch of stuff. All the ads are in Japanese, and of course all the physical stuff is in Japanese, but this is some of the stuff that it comes with. So, one, it comes with a really fancy case. That is gorgeous. That is literally gorgeous. I love it. And then, this is the part I'm most interested in. Unfortunately, it's not in English. I'm thinking of getting it just for this, though, because I wonder if I can understand the instructions with the translator. This is a board game. It comes with a board game. I don't know how to play it or what it is, but it's like a physical board game that can be played by 4 to 6 people. What the hell kind of like under $60 physical game limited edition comes with a whole ass board game? It says it takes 20 minutes too. That's amazing. It could be fun, yeah, if I get it. Maybe we can get a translator and play or something. I like collector's editions for games that I really like, so I'm thinking of grabbing it. Because $51.99 is really damn good for a physical collector's edition. I just want to make sure I like the game before I commit, but I think it's really cool. Also, it comes with a physical copy of the OST, which, if the OST is actual fire, I guess we will know, and I will have to keep that in mind. But I'm hoping that this game is the sign of a good rise in, like, AA titles, because I'm a huge fan of AA titles, and I find often the lower budget actually ends up in higher quality because you can't just bloat it. So I'm really excited to see what this one has cooked up. Yeah, it's nice to see when collector's editions do something different. I really like the idea of the board game. There's also like a little art book. Yeah. A little booklet. So a lot of really good things, considering it's really cheap. Like, what the hell? Okay, now all the prices changed. Well, fuck me. Trust! It said 51! Trust! Anyway, we also, in the clearance sale, have this. And it's really cute. There's only 3 left. I'm probably buying one later if you guys don't buy them all. So if you want a cat mouse, there's 3. They're wireless, and I'm thinking they might help save a bit of space on my desk. Also, they're just really damn cute. There's a couple different colors too, so if you're not a pink fan, there's also an orange chonker and a gray chonker. So that's just really cute. I think it's my favorite part of the clearance sale. I looked through the whole thing and I loved it. I did want to show you guys some of the OST as well, because there were a couple of really good stuff under the music category that I specifically think would interest some of you guys. One of them, I don't know why they're in this category. Oh yeah, it's merch, that's why. There's the Miku Automaton for $20. $19.99 if you've been eyeing it for the sillies. I'm half tempted to get it for streams, I'm not gonna lie. I'm resisting so far though. If your eyes on the PlayStation teacup, interesting. I haven't seen that one. I'll have to go look for it later. There's also the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword OST for $45.99, the limited edition of the Skyward Sword OST. Vinyl of Ghibli collection. There's a vinyl reggae Ghibli collection. There's a vinyl Psycho Pass collection. And this is one thing I thought some of you guys would definitely be interested in. The Endwalker art book is on sale for $19.99. So if you've been wanting to grab the Endwalker art book, that 47% off basically cancels out shipping if it's really heavy. So, and then you can just pay what you would have paid normally with free shipping. I don't know. I'm assuming there's definitely spoilers, so I am like not even opening that, but I'm excited that it's on sale and that it's here. That makes me smile. Romancing Unwalker. There's also some Romancing Saga music boxes on sale for only $6.99. So if you're a fan of Romancing Saga and you want to grab the music boxes, there's one for 1, 2, and 3. There's also Joe Hisaishi in Vienna vinyl, which I'm strongly eyeing, but I don't have a vinyl player. So I feel like that's kind of stupid of me, and I don't think I'm gonna buy it. Just because I don't think it's a good idea to buy something that I can't use. So, hold on, I wanted to show you guys the toys page as well. Just the front page, because there's some cheap, cute ones. On the toys page, there's Kirby! And lots of Yoshis. If you're a Yoshi fan, this is mainly what I wanted to show you. If you like Yoshi, there's so many Yoshis that are really cheap. You can basically take your pick and get any Yoshi, but the clearance stuff tends to go really fast. So make sure to grab it while you can, because everything here is gonna go. Hello, Demo! I've been eyeing the Cantarella Miku, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna look at all the pages here, just the first one, but... Oh, actually, I wanna look at the last page. Oh god, you too can get a Despicable Me Prime Collection Minion. 60% off, wow! Hello, Asa! And also, VTuber fans, keys in the eye, 1/7 scale. Oh my god, there's a triple minion, even better. Gotta hate minions. There are some good Nendos. Oh wait, that's JoJo figure, Kakyoin. There are some good figures on the last page that are newer stuff, if they're not already sold out. Hello, Lisa, I'm gonna take a look for them. Yeah, it's the classic keys in the eye. Oh my god. A Leon Nendo. There's a bunch of Nendos for only $29.99. I wanted to find those Nendos that were like especially good. I think maybe they're sold out or they moved to a different page. Because the ones I was going to show you guys... Oh wait, they were on the last page, I think. I thought I skipped all the way to the last page, but I only skipped one. That was my bad. Where is it? They're pretty affordable. So if you've been wanting to get into Nendos, grabbing them while they're on sale is the way to go. For some reason, there's a SpongeBob Nendo. I mean, it's $20 if you really want the SpongeBob Nendo. But there were some really good Nendos. Here we go, Anya! Anya and Yudo Camp. Anya is $19.99, and the Yudo Camp Nendo is $29.99. And these are pretty recent, too. There's also Aki Rosenthal for HoloLive fans. Aki Rosenthal for $24.99. If you want a HoloLive Nendo for, like, no cost, now is the time. You can get Aki for only $24.99. So make sure to look while you can, while they're really, really affordable. Otherwise, I mean, I'm not going to complain if you give me full price later, but you may have a better time not giving full price. I wanted to pull up one video to watch real quick before stream as well. So give me a sec. It's a good video. It's kind of interesting. I never watched it because I thought it would be better to watch on stream because it's an interesting conversation. But there's a video on YouTube that tracks the best-selling video games of all time. It was made 2 months ago, so it's pretty recent. It's just kind of interesting to watch the graphs change and see what games haven't changed and have remained bestsellers after all this time. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting to wait and watch it on stream with you guys, just to see. Like, obviously, as a CEO that sells games, that's like good shit for me to know. But also, I just thought you guys would find it interesting. So I thought maybe we can just watch it together. It's by free on YouTube, so make sure if you enjoyed the video, to run over and comment and like and subscribe the original channel as well, because obviously views on their original help support them. So make sure to run over if you're interested after the video. Oh, I had my extra spooky BGM on as well. I just turned it off. We're fine. Okay, I'm gonna play it. And then let me know if the volume is okay once we start.
Gaming industry has gone from a niche nerdy hobby to one of the highest grossing industries in the world. Want to know if your favorite game has made it on this list?
It seems
Tetris
Tetris for us to the 2000s. We'll see. I didn't know Space Invaders. Actually, I want to pause for 1 second because I didn't know that Space Invaders outsold every other game of its era by this much of a margin. I'm actually going to argue that if Space Invaders made 1.8 million way back in 1980, it is genuinely the father of like all video games in a way that I never even quite realized, because if it sold that much, that would have inspired a lot more video games to come out. It would have opened up the industry, seeing the potential profit they can earn. I don't actually know if video games would have continued. They could have died off if there wasn't such a big financial success. So huge thank you to Space Invaders. And then Pac-Man seems to be the next one that like really picked up. Yeah, Space Invaders went zoom.
The Atari 2600 and the Commodore 64.
It's funny you never hear about it anymore, considering it's that high up. It's still selling too.
Back in the 70s,
and then Defender.
It was very hard to play games anyway.
I don't even know Defender. I've never heard of it. What is Defender? Because it was the first game to outsell Space Invaders. That's crazy. Also, E.T. the Extraterrestrial. How is that the second most... What? I thought that was the game they buried in landfills. Unless, maybe they just made way too many. I thought that's the one that got buried and like they hid it in the desert or something. It had big marketing hype, but did they still print too many, or is that a different E.T. game? Defenders was when you could shoot through your own bases? That sounds like hell.
Anywhere outside of an arcade. So the
E.T. sold well, but they expected it to sell so much more? How? It outsold Space Invaders, which at the time had been the biggest one for like a year. They expected to outsell the top game, and that was maybe a little too ambitious of them, I'm not gonna lie. That's a skill issue in terms of like production. They should have known better. I guess the E.T. movie would have been just that big because the game was dog shit apparently.
Yeah, of having games in your own home.
E.T. flopped because they made more games than they had systems sold. What the fuck? Did they think it would sell systems? Like, I mean, sometimes that can happen. Oh, Donkey Kong! I knew that Donkey Kong was also seen as one of the fathers of video gaming, like the game that's been around and probably one of the most well-known. I didn't know that it had outsold Defender by double and Space Invaders by double as well. Like, it really goes to show, because Mario and Donkey Kong is like obviously one of the OG, like greatest of all time. So it's interesting to see just how drastically.
Games, Nintendo was known for selling all sorts of playing cards. While experimenting in the arcades, Nintendo struck gold with Donkey Kong, selling over 10 million copies over the 13 versions of the game. This success completely changed the direction of the company, leading to them creating their own home console.
It's still going!
Famicom in Japan.
It's still creating a disc. Oh, Frogger! Frogger popped up and it's doing numbers. A Duck Hunt!
Nintendo Entertainment System.
Duck Hunt's really fun, to be fair. Everyone really likes their pew-poo games, apparently. That would have been before a lot of other FPS, though. So getting to shoot with an actual... Oh, Mario! Yeah, I can see it. Super Mario Bros. Is probably going to stay at the top, honestly, the whole video. Oh my god, the months are going and Mario is dominating! 25 million! Holy! You can really tell how much games as an industry have grown over time too. Because when you first saw Space Invaders pop up on this list, you remember how big it looked compared to the others. And now look at it! Compared to Mario, it's so tiny! Zelda still in the back? Yeah, Zelda 2... It was, like, Zelda wasn't really... Actually, let me be honest. Zelda wasn't that big until Ocarina of Time. At least that's what I think. From everyone's memories of it and stuff, everyone always kind of considers Ocarina the OG even though it wasn't. So I think until then, Zelda probably wasn't as big. Like, obviously it sold enough that it was profitable, but it wasn't like top 10 level. But then, with how not infamous, with how famous Ocarina is, I'm assuming it must jump the list when it appears. It's good to see Super Mario Bros. 3 doing amazing as well. 2 didn't actually do that well, but 3, I actually will argue that I think Super Mario Bros. 3 is the greatest platformer of all time. It's really fun, it's really simple, it's not overly complicated, but it still has parts that are challenging. I really like Super Mario Bros. 3. I've played like every port of it, and it's just a really great game. It's so well polished. I love it.
The mainstream, selling over 20 million copies in the
Frogger
US
passed
alone.
Donkey Kong. I never knew Frogger was so big. I
After
thought
the
it was more
huge
of a like
success
small
of the
niche
first
thing.
Super Mario Bros. In the West, Nintendo decided to also localize the third game in the series, Super Mario Bros. 3, to Western audiences, making it
God, I
quickly
love that
reach
game.
over 16 million total sales.
God, the music hits so good! What if we do a stream one day where I try to beat all of Super Mario Bros. 3 in one sitting? That could be fun. I've done it before! But cheating with the flutes. Like all of them. Street Fighter popping up.
In 1991, Nintendo released a
Street
follow-up
Fighter must have
console,
been
the
one of the
Super
first
Nintendo
like of this
Entertainment
genre of
System.
fighting
This
games.
console was capable
At
of
least it
showing
really
better
popped off.
graphics than anyone had
TMNT?
ever seen on a home
Wait,
console
TMNT had a game that made the top 10? I never knew that. That's really interesting to me. Just seeing, like, a movie thing on the list. Like, E.T. has obviously been obliterated off the list already. I didn't realize that TMNT ever had a really big game. The infamous TMNT? Oh no. I said like E.T. and it sold really well, but it's fucking bad. Were they the OG shovelware? Oh my god. Because they made so much money they gave birth to all their shovelware? Oh no.
While the SNES did not sell as well as its predecessor, Super Mario World, its flagship game, still sold over 20 million copies during its run.
I didn't like Super Mario World. I don't know. There's something about the music or the art in this one that I love 3, but then this one I was just like, nah. I didn't like it. Oh, Pokemon popped up! Let's watch Pokemon grow. Tetris and Pokemon are gonna
The
like
original Tetris was
speed.
first released by two different
Oh, Pokemon
publishers
just jumped
on
like
two
multiple at
different
once.
consoles, the original Game Boy and the NES. While the game didn't have
I
an
wonder what'll
explosive
sell more though.
initial
I think
sales
Tetris
period,
is going to
it just
win
never stopped
because
selling,
Pokemon
reaching
has so
over
many different
48
versions.
million units
Tetris
sold
Classic
by
is like the
2002.
same game, even in all the ports. So I feel like because Pokemon has so many versions, Tetris is gonna outdo it. Pokemon's gonna be the only RPG on the list, perhaps. What is Gran Turismo? Oh, Pokemon Gold and Silver is popping up, and then you immediately notice that red, blue, green, and yellow slows down to a crawl because people are getting the new one. Tetris Classic just keeps going. The fuck is Lemmings? I've never heard of Lemmings.
Nintendo's biggest success was not Mario,
Gran Turismo's a
but
racing
Pokemon.
game?
The first
Interesting.
generation Pokemon game.
Well, no, it's
sold
not the
over
only
30
RPG on the
million
list because
copies,
Zelda was on the list.
spawning off an entire franchise. This franchise
Was.
is
Emphasis
now
on
the
was.
highest grossing franchise of all time.
Oh, Pokemon Gold and Silver is climbing. The Sims! I'm actually not surprised. I was kind of wondering. I thought The Sims was older than 2002 for some reason. I'm gonna be honest, because of the graphics were so bad when I got it. Because as I told you guys, I got it as a hand-me-down. I got everything at once, and I modded it specifically because I was cranky that the graphics were so bad. I thought it would have been way before 2002 for such bad graphics. That's so sad!
Super Mario Land was Nintendo's attempt to bring Mario to the Game Boy. While the game has mostly been forgotten
never heard
about
of this
today,
one.
it sold better than Super Mario 64 and Sunshine combined.
Wait! That's crazy! I've never even heard of it and it outsold Sunshine and 64? I need to get on Super Mario Land. It's crazy too because I think at this point, this is when we start to see video games opening up. Like with the NES, SNES, and N64 and all those systems, games became a lot more in terms of how many were made, if that makes sense. The market became a lot more saturated. If you notice, there's not a lot of new titles coming onto the list at this point. It takes a lot more effort for something to knock a top 10 off the list. It's not exponential growth anymore. Because back with Super Mario Bros., Tetris Classic, Duck Hunt, and Pokemon Red, there wouldn't have been a lot of competition in gaming at all, let alone in those genres, especially with Space Invaders. So you see things grow extremely quickly. But now that we're into 2003, the market is becoming bigger, and today there's more competition than ever. So I don't know how many games would actually be able to crack this list anymore. We may have more people, but we have such a bigger variety in terms of games that it's difficult.
As home computers were becoming more and more common in the average household, EA saw an
Sims
opportunity.
is growing.
And in the year 2000, they released the Sims
Super Mario
for
Bros. 3
PC.
suddenly picked up
the
again.
Sims quickly rose
That must
to
have been
over
like a Game Boy
15
port.
million total sales.
Pac-Man is suddenly growing. Why did Pac-Man suddenly pop off in 2004? Oh, Gran Turismo 3 made the list. Interesting. It's neat when sequels get on the list. You know, the other ones must have been really good. Yeah, Pac-Man's speedrunning this list. Why? Why is Pac-Man popping off? GTA will probably make a splash. I predict GTA will make it in the top 5. I don't know how many it's actually sold overall. I haven't looked into stuff like this, which is why it's interesting. Same with Minecraft. Minecraft's probably gonna go crazy when it comes out.
Incredibly well. The exclusive games on the consoles did not, except for the Gran Turismo.
I just realized that Pokemon at this point in time is the only game to have 2 entries in the top 5.
One being the only PlayStation exclusives to ever land on this
Mario
list.
has the most entries on the list, though. There's San Andreas. GTA popped up. It's not growing as fast as I thought it would. Oh, The Sims 2 is growing fast. I don't think I've played a lot of Sims 2. Is it that much better? For those of you who've like extensively played it? Interesting. Wait until I see Minecraft. I'm excited. Oh god, a new version of Tetris! Hello, cats! Oh my god! Will it outsell the original Tetris? That's crazy!
In 2006,
what is Tetris EA? Like, how is it different? Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god, it's gonna outsell Super Mario Bros.
Journalists said it would be.
What the fuck?
Some companies saw the opportunity to make a lot
It just went to the top of the entire list! Oh my god, there comes Wii Sports, also speedrunning the entire list. Wii Sports was a top seller for a long time though, wasn't it? Is that the mobile Tetris? Yeah, okay, I get it now. That makes sense. For iPads and phones, I can see it. Oh my god, Wii Sports is gonna take a top 3. I wonder if it'll crack top 2. Oh, no, it's crawling. Oh, We Play. I don't think I've heard of We Play. Oh, Mario Kart Wii! Nintendogs? I wouldn't have thought Nintendogs would make the list. That's so cute. Nintendogs is adorable. I love to see that. I love to see Nintendogs in the top. Oh, Wii Fit! I actually love Wii Fit. I predict this one's gonna get decently high. Like maybe a couple more up. New Super Mario Bros. Wait, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think New Super Mario Bros. Was a good game, but it might have had people that disagree, or it might have capitalized on the hype of the rest of the series. But I don't think it deserves to be on this list personally.
2006, they came out with something new, something fresh, something
Mario Kart zooming.
The Nintendo Wii.
I'm surprised that no Mario Kart before Mario Kart Wii made the list. When you think about it, we were already on the Wii. How many Pokemon and Zelda? This actually is a huge statement. This is what I mean by everything on the list has been like crazy sellers in their year. Because we're into the Wii. Do you see a single GameCube game on this list? No! It's like there's entire eras where no games could crack this top 10. So it's important to know that when you're trying to remember like bestsellers. That's how big the ones that stay on this list are. This too, GameCube didn't sell well, but you think that's still like Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire and stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff that would have come out that just did not crack the list, but that would have been huge games. So the ones that make this list are just that big in scale. And that's why it's so fascinating to watch ones that crack the list that I never would have expected. Also, Lexian, also an Artifail and Nodo Cattle. Let's see.
Console. The Wii sold over 100 million units during its lifetime, and most of these were bundled with Wii Sports.
Oh,
That's
true.
why we can see Wii Sports quickly rise
Wii
into the
Sports
number 2 position on
cheated.
this list.
Wii Fit is actually a fun game. I wouldn't say it's as good for fitness as like Ring Fit though, like not even close. Wii Sports Resort, I've never even heard of that. Did it sell off the popularity of Wii Sports maybe? I've legitimately never heard of that. Oh my god, how many of these games are Wii games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that how big the Wii was? I never realized. I knew the Wii was like Nintendo's biggest hit in a very long time, but I didn't realize it was big enough for like Wii games to crack multiple and almost half of the board for the top 10. That's crazy. How Peter can't be in the right win. I had no idea that it was that big. It was well marketed indeed. That's crazy. We got non-gamers into gaming. That's a huge feat, really, when you think about it. And we're passing months. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, it's not a new game. It's one that got booted off and it just came back. The Wii version. I guess that was a GameCube game. It's been months and months and months and we haven't seen anything new move on the board. Stuff is moving around on the board. Minecraft! Oh boy! How fast is that gonna get up to the very top of the list? I bet you anything. Minecraft is going to absolutely destroy. Especially because there's no Minecraft 2 or anything to compete with. It's always just Minecraft. So, oh, GTA 5 and Minecraft, it's a race. I genuinely wonder which will do more.
It just never stopped.
They're both just going and going.
Entered the list of the 15
oh my god.
games of all
Nothing
time.
else even stands
Then,
a chance
in
against
2014,
GTA 5
it was
and
bought up by
Minecraft.
Microsoft. With the help of Microsoft's huge marketing budget, the game
Oh,
quickly
it's
rose to the
going.
#1
It's
position
gonna
of
pass the
best-selling
Wii Sports
games
that
of all
cheated.
time.
Invent a new machine or take a ride on a roller coaster.
Damn.
Play with
Diablo 3! I wouldn't have expected Diablo to get on the list. That's cool.
Protect yourself with the strongest armor that you can
It's
craft.
coming for Tetris!
Fight off the dangers of the
CSGO, oh yeah, CSGO is gonna climb quite a bit as well.
with no rules to follow.
Oh dang, it's climbing, it's climbing.
It's up to you.
Minecraft is about, oh my god, it's about to win. It's about to break the all-time record!
2013,
Oh, Super Mario Bros.
GTA
DS.
5 released with a record
Oh shit,
first
Minecraft!
week, selling over 60
Minecraft
million
has
units
officially
within the first
defeated
week of release.
Tetris!
Just for some context,
GTA is crawling a bit more than I
11 years
expected
before
at this
GTA
point.
5,
I expected it to
3D
keep going.
open
Oh,
worlds
Diablo
was
3 is
a
still
completely foreign
climbing!
concept.
Same with CSGO, damn. Although I kind of expect that one to keep climbing. Damn, Minecraft is still the fastest climbing though. Oh, Skyrim! I can see Skyrim cracking the list. I don't think it'll get too high, but definitely making the... Oh, Overwatch! I don't know if Overwatch actually was like that popular in terms of playing though, or if it was more like popular for Twitch streams. Oh, Pokemon Red Blue! Oh, it must be the DS ports making Pokemon make a comeback. Oh, PUBG. I should have predicted PUBG. GTA is about to pass Tetris, I think. Dang.
Millions, and viewerships, even for
Dang.
smaller tournaments, easily reaching several million viewers.
Dang, there it goes! Tetris has been decrowned for second place. I love how the DS ports of Pokemon Red, Blue, and Green and Yellow were enough to like make it actually crawl back onto the list from the grave. That's so crazy. Most of the Wii games by this point have been completely blasted out of the water. There's only a few left. I think Pokemon might pass Tetris. I think it's gonna do it. Oh my god, Pokemon. Let's go! Imagine it stops making. Oh, there we go! Pokemon has passed Tetris.
The pandemic
Nice.
was a wonderful time for games.
Skyrim is still
with
climbing
sales
too.
numbers and player counts reaching
Marvel Rivals is
all-time
gonna be
highs.
crazy.
The
I
games that
don't
most
think it'll be on the
profited from the
list
pandemic
because
were
this
games
is
that
too
would let
new.
you
Also, I don't know
socialize
if that
while
one would
playing
sell
online.
enough to get on the
And
list.
that's why
I
games
don't know.
like GTA and
I
Minecraft
actually would be
were
kind of
released.
interested in knowing the difference between like some of the stuff on the list now and some of the stuff on the list then. I do think we can get very fast sales to top the list on occasion these days, because the thing is, when a game these days goes viral, like Pal World's a good example, they sell like crazy for a few days. In this day and age, it seems to be like when a game goes viral, everybody needs it. It's hard to get a viral hit, but when you do, like, it goes crazy. Especially because of streamers and other things that weren't as big, but still existed back in 2021. But, like, during COVID, like, just even a year later, there's so many more streamers. And I'd be interested in seeing, like, now in comparison, if that makes sense.
So incredibly well.
Mario Kart 8. I did expect Mario Kart 8 to get on the list, like, for sure. I've never played Diablo, but I did enjoy Lost Ark. It made me kind of curious about it. But I don't think I'd care enough to play it. Oh, Terraria. I genuinely didn't expect Terraria to get on the list. Also, Bad Skywinter, congrats! Good luck with getting married. Yeah, is Terraria the first indie game to make the list? Red Dead. I genuinely didn't expect Red Dead Redemption to be on the list. I'm gonna be honest, it just doesn't appeal to me. So I just kind of assumed it was like one of those games that like everyone markets as big, but it's not big. I didn't realize it actually was that big. Dang. Oh, that's true. Minecraft was indie. I don't know. Minecraft is so big that I kind of forgot. The Witcher. I didn't expect The Witcher to crack the top 10 either. I knew it was big, but I didn't know it was like that big. I thought maybe it just had a really excitable niche community. I love how, if you look really closely to the distance between Minecraft, GTA, and literally everything else is crazy. It really shows how big of an impact Minecraft and GTA have had on the gaming community, and why you see so many games mimic the two of them, because, like, Minecraft literally is selling over double, almost triple the game in third place. That is nothing to laugh at.
AAA studios are becoming less
Oh,
and
Berkeley,
less
that's true.
relevant,
If it isn't
with
indie
indie
now,
games taking
I mean, it's kind of its
center
own
stage.
big
This
company
is why
anyway.
you can see games like Terraria
Minecraft
and
is still
Human Fall
going,
Flat
yeah.
landing on this list of the 15 best-selling games of all
Human
time.
Fall.
Even
What?
the number
I did not expect that to make the list. I'm gonna be really
one
honest.
best-selling video game of all time, Minecraft.
Red Dead
started
Redemption
out
is
as
still
an indie
going.
game. Thank you for watching. Let me know which games you think will make it on this list.
I didn't
in
know
the
that Red Dead
future.
Redemption was so big in 2024. What do you mean? What do you mean? I didn't know Human Fall Flat was so big either. That's such a like.
Comments.
It's
leave
just
a like,
stupid to me.
subscribe, and see you next
I don't
time.
understand. Maybe it's just virality. That's as far as they went, unfortunately. They didn't get into 2005 or anything. I just thought the video was really interesting, and you guys might also find it interesting to watch. Yeah, I really didn't expect Human Fall Flat to get up there. That's why it's so interesting to watch videos like that. It's not always the things you would expect to make the list, and I kind of like that. It's neat, especially as, you know, the CEO of someone who runs a store that sells video games. It's interesting to know about, like, what games are big, what ones aren't big. It's kind of, it's good information for me to be aware of, so it's fascinating. Especially when it's something you don't expect. Like Human Fall Flat. Okay. You got this game on your wish list? I'm excited too! It's also on my wish list, so I'm excited to give it a try. Are you guys ready? We'll have a new game. You right about the streamer effect, Human Fall Flat, and Overwatch? That's my guess for the two of them, yeah. Okay. Let's see. I've heard a lot of people compare it to Ace Attorney, but it looks like Epi Psycho. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited! It's a work of fiction. The organizations, businesses, and characters depicted are all fictitious. Any resemblance is fake! I love a game with good pixel art too, so I'm really excited. Oh no, why now here? I didn't expect to keep going. Oh my god, the music and physics turning. There's something here! Oh, that's her. Hide, Azami! She is dying. Hiding under the bed. Uh-oh. 3 days ago. So I guess she's like the MC of the first case, maybe? I assume maybe she was like the Maya Fey. I love the old style music in this. It's so good. Hello, Xavi. Oh god. Oh god. That's so weird in pixel art. That is slightly terrifying. Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Love the animation. Is this the place? Hello? I'm looking for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Business call. I've always seen weird things ever since I was born. I was hoping they might be able to help. Center's down that elevator, 4 floors deep. Hope they can fix me here. Nah, you're about to work here. Probably. Yeah, the art's amazing. It's gorgeous. That's why I wanted to play it. It just looked beautiful. Hello? I see. You saw our poster while shopping and came seeking our help. And you have a problem you want solved as soon as possible. Why, yes, but how did... Ah! Your gaze is focused somewhere just behind me. You don't see it, or you see it, don't you? Opposite meaning. Miss Azami Fakurame. That gaze is really hot. That's me, but how do you know my... I, too, happen to see as you do. Thanks to this strange power. Who am I, you wonder? Ayumu Meguriya, Center Director. Game is loud? Hold on. First, let us identify what you're seeing. Identify? These might help clear things up. And then can I see it? Can I tell like what's... Oh my god, that's so cool. What the glasses? Does it like tell me what they are? Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. The rest of your life with the glasses is trippy as fuck. I turned it down a bit. The game was a lot louder in the game than it was in the menu. My apologies, I didn't predict that. Oh, the blips are so good. It's like the classic Ace Attorney style blips. Hello, Tricon. What are these glasses? Those behind you suddenly looks a lot more clear. Yeah. I guess it means that she can make out the shapes fully. As I said, they help you focus. Now, Miss Azami, about the things you are seeing. They are different from ghosts, as in spirits of deceased individuals. They're not ghosts? Indeed. You might call it clairvoyance. Vestiges of persons and objects that existed or retained everywhere. I don't know what that word is, so... You're probably visualizing them in some way. I... see. Simply put, you can see people and things that were there before. So like images of the past, kind of, more than like ghosts. But seeing them better isn't really helping. She doesn't want to see them at all. A vestige is like a remnant. Interesting. You see them in focus by wearing these special glasses. This proves that your power is indeed clairvoyance. Is it like Ghost Trick? No. Very, very different game. Could you perhaps help me deal with this clairvoyance? We could, indeed. Here, at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, we work as a detective agency for anomalies, which handles cases beyond the capabilities of regular law enforcement. This is interesting. So they don't necessarily solve crimes involving supernatural, but sometimes it sounds even just like why they're still here type deal. Upon official request, we could certainly support you in figuring out your clairvoyance. Then please do something about these things I'm seeing. All in due time. Let us get you in a seat first, so you can relax a bit. I haven't played World of Horror, but I always wanted to. Oh, right. Slowing down. Sitting down. What's that sound effect? The sound effects feel a lot like Yuppie Psycho. I really like the general aesthetic of that, so I'm really excited. Ow! Oh. Of course. Oh, what just happened? That chair is said to bring death to those who sit in it. Then why'd you set up this chair for me? that does not seem very nice. Okay, I guess we solved the mystery of the chair or we fucking die. We're off to a great start. A terrible curse indeed. What? Oh shit. Cursed shit. Am I gonna get like an inventory of cursed shit? I had placed it there for research. How careless of me. Yeah, careless indeed. It doesn't even sound like he like cares at all. So what happens now? You sat in it, so you either figure things out or just die. Can I say that I love the tone of this game? Let us undo the curse that just hit you. He's just like scammed this girl into working for him by sitting her in the death chair. Yes, please. I believe I kept a research file on this chair. Somewhere. How do you just sit on a research file without noticing? Oh, maybe on like about the chair. With my limited mobility, it may take too long for me to get to it. We're looking for a research file? Then I won't die, right? I'll look for it and find it. This poor girl. He's just gonna torture her this whole game, isn't he? I'm powerless to assist. As you can see, you can wheel your fucking chair and go get it, bro. But the file should be in this very room. If you put it there, you can go get it. Let me know when you find it. Understood. File coming right up. What is this game? Alright, so and this is my checklist for goals and shit, I guess. I think you can only interact with stuff that has a triangle or is a person. Director son? Oh god, it has honorifics, which makes sense. If it's in Japanese and it's fine reading, but when you're using honorifics in English that are not part of the English language and you read them out loud in English, it's so bad! They sound perfectly normal in Japanese, but like the only way I can word it is like the equivalent is if in Japanese you were saying like director-san, but then you changed it to like Mr. Director-san in Japanese. It's like the same level of redundant. It's just ugh. I hate it. Yes. Do I look pale? I am feeling kind starting to die yet? Oh no! Considering this room is rather dark, you look healthily pale. He is such a bitch. I like how you can only interact. Oh wait. Wait, hold on. We'll get this one first. No idea what I'm even looking for. Look through the file. Kunya Yanagida, Kumasu Minakata, Shinobu Urikuchi, Shigeru Mizuki, of folklore studies? Am I pronouncing these names right? She's just trying so hard. Also, that's the walking pin. Okay. So I can interact with anything that has a red arrow and only the red arrows. Okay. I thought this was here for guests. I mean, it was set up right in front of him. No, he set her up. Hey, employees, what do you think? Do you bet that he set her up? I'm pretty sure he set her up. Why did I sit on something like that? And why leave such a thing lying around anyway? Okay, I've already read these ones. I guess we have to select something. So we can just speedrun them if we get stuck in... Oh, I can go back on the bottom. I had a bowl blocking it, so I didn't see the button. Okay. The Legacy of Miss Ripper. How not to meet your doppelganger. Warmer, at least. Oh, this book has a mark on it. The dangers of snake venom. Hemotoxins from venomous snakes break down proteins. This can cause necrosis in muscle tissue and may warrant special attention. Well, I wonder if the snake is like built with snake venom or something, but then it wouldn't get through your clothes. So I don't think it could be that simple. Way too complicated for me. But it's unrelated to urban myths. Why is this book even here? I mean, there could be an urban myth related. We don't know. Is this the medical section? Depression. Oppressions and liberation. Caring for schizophrenia. Sounds complicated. Maybe somewhere else? Somewhere. Please, file! Shaping your happiness. Surefire tips for building rapport. Occult's Great Reset. All sorts of books here. But I'm not finding this research file anywhere. Should I check with the director? Oh, I should check the director. I love the sound effects! Can I go outside now? The sound effects are so good. I wonder if you can, Okay, you can use keyboard or mouse, it looks like. When it's really far away, keyboard seems easier. The bookshelves are full of occultish titles. But I can't seem to find the research file. He's like, did you look inside the pages of every single book? I see. In that case, I suggest you put on those glasses I handed you earlier and try again. Maybe the research file is supernatural. It's like the like, what's the word? The, like the little mascot sidekick thing. But when I wore those glasses earlier, it felt like my ghost sight got turned up. It's unfortunate that I no longer remember where I placed the file. He's such an asshole! I suppose I'll have to try searching myself. Let's hope we won't be too long. Too late. Wait, what happens to me if we are too late? This is so weird. Hold on. I'll put the glasses on and use the clairvoyance or whatever to find the file. Also, there's a button, so you can turn on and off glasses glasses mode. Interesting. Here it goes. Oh shit. Oh, that's creepy. I love it though. Yep. I'm definitely seeing this. This place has ghosts too, or rather, people and things that weren't here before, or something. They used to be vague shapes, but now I see them much more clearly. I'm shaking. But I might find something near the shadow, right? Right? Aww. Now or never! I want to talk to the one behind him. Yep! I knew I saw a ghost behind the director. Wearing these glasses makes me see it even more clearly. I'm having trouble talking to him with these glasses on. I should take off the glasses when we need to talk. Oh, okay, so I can't function when the glasses are on. If there's a sanity bar later, that'll be fun. It's gonna make me crazy. There's a flickery ghost touching one of the books. Hello, some papers are stuck inside. Could this be the research file? I should show it to the director. Interesting. Part of me is curious if there's like anything random at the end for anyone stupid enough to keep walking. Damn. I think it's this one. Oh, fantastic. What is that look in his eyes? He suddenly looks so scary. Your power is indeed similar to mine. You have the power to see it all. He's suddenly motivated indeed. So I'm safe now. How do you undo the curse? I don't know. I was wondering if you didn't know. Huh? The file didn't mention anything about uncursing. Only that those afflicted by the curse would all suffer from lower body necrosis. Maybe it is the snake venom then. Necrosis? What's that? Simply put, they rot away. Rot away? Whoopsies. Find a clue. A death-inducing curse. What should I even do? When you sat down, did you feel anything on the chair? Oh, I did! Maybe there's like splinters or a needle or something that injects snake venom. Because I think what this game is, it's kind of like you find the urban legends and you have to figure out what the reality actually is. It's kind of like Scooby-Doo in a way. What I felt? I did feel like a jab or something, I think. I see. That might warrant another look at the chair itself. You may find clues as to the nature of the curse. I'll go check! Oh my god, my throat, hold on. Blah! Hold on. Why is it doing this? I think it's just I still haven't slept well in a few days. Things have been a little crazy. Gotta keep trying! Okay, remember. I felt a jab when I sat down. This chair is old. Some parts have splinters sticking out. Oh! Maybe there was snake venom in, like, the treatment on the wood. And then, because of all the splinters and it being so old, maybe it was safe at one point, but now it's no longer safe. Because the splinters are, like, getting it into us. That's true, yeah! The supernatural in the game is real because the glasses, like, we know that, but it's not actually the reason behind the cases. And that may not be the case for all of them, but it's interesting. Did one of these jab me when I sat down? I should mention this to the director, too. Oh, Lazy Shinobi! I'm really liking the concept of this so far. When I sat in the chair, I felt a jab on my behind. Though it's an old chair, so it's probably just a splinter or something. I see. But that's not really worth mentioning, is it? Sorry. Yeah, the color palette's really nice. I love it. It's not normal at all. Like, you don't expect people to be all red or all blue, but I am loving the aesthetic it creates. It's very limited color. It feels like SNES or NES color palette, but not really. But like a similar vibe, if that makes sense. Will I die from this curse? No need for such distress. Why not savor this rare moment? How can I possibly? Miss Azami, let's try to think of a hypothesis. A hypothesis? Randomly collected information is rarely of substantial merit in itself. True, maybe it's more Game Boy. I don't know. What kind of information have you gathered? Oh, let me see. Game Boy Color, at least. Previously cursed people rotted away from their lower bodies. I was jabbed in the bum by a splinter. Hello, Amtrak. Oh my. I honestly have no clue. Compare potential explanations from those two pieces of information. And focus on the most likely possibility. Hello, Arcadra. It's alright. You can do this. You don't know how familiar you are with PC gaming? I'm not. I don't really know anything about early PC games. Before VGA, they had a really limited color palette. Oh. Maybe it's going for old PC gaming vibes then. Compare possibilities from the collected information. Focus on one. Not sure I understand, but I'll give it a thought. How to undo the curse. This feels kind of Hotel Dusk in a way as well from how you do it. Let's think things over for a bit. But what should I think about? And how? Let me offer a hint to get you started. It almost feels Danganronpa too with this section, whatever it is. Wait, DOS games? DOS was PC, wasn't it? I forgot. For a long time, I thought it was like its own console. And I could never figure out which console was DOS, but I guess it was just PC. Oh. Director-san? According to my research, victims who sat in the chair all rotted away from their lower bodies. Which means people who sit down are cursed, and their bodies start rotting? Yes. However, you mentioned feeling something when you sat down. When I sat, I felt a jab, like from a splinter. That pain was real. Next, choose the most likely explanation from among the possibilities. We need to reach a hypothesis. Understood! Maybe there's a mechanism in the... Ooh! And then you have to choose which one. A mechanism in the chair seat, because it was on my butt. So the chair seat, mechanism in the chair seat, that jabs, infused with rage and hate. I love that. That jabs you with a needle. True, it might not be a splinter. It might be some sort of mechanism with a needle. That jabs you with a needle. then injects a necrotizing poison. Interesting. I've never seen this type of game feature before for solving stuff. It's kind of neat. It gives you a bunch of options. Maybe there's a mechanism in the chair's seat that jabs you with a needle and injects necrotizing poison. And that might mean if everyone rots away in the same way, maybe it is poison. And maybe that pain I felt was a needle or something. I see. It seems you have a viable hypothesis. That's true, those splinters are absolutely infused with hate, so it wouldn't have been wrong. We are definitely poisoned, yeah, I think so. Maybe there's something hidden in the seat of the chair. Will I be okay now then? No, you're poisoned, bitch! Once you have a hypothesis, you need to test that theory. If your hypothesis is correct, the chair should house some kind of mechanism. I'll check right now! How will you check? By sitting on it again? Are you an idiot? Take a look. Hey! There's a lid-like thing under the seat part! Okay, never mind. Test it normally. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The truth isn't a good antidote for poison. Like, we're still poisoned here. If there's a clue to what the poison is, we can find an antidote. Okay, but you have time to find an antidote. Well, we don't know how fast this acts, man. It's not coming off. There we go! Yeah, thank God she tested it normally. More like she broke the chair. She just destroyed it. Miss Azami, he's like, how dare you break my death chair? I did it, Director Son! Now we find out what the poison is and... This is rather inconvenient. Although the cursed chair itself is real, the poison actually no longer has any effect. What do you mean? Does he know this all along, and what does he mean? All along, was I not poisoned? To think you would outright demolish it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait. You knew this? All along? Damn. Also, welcome. I might have to request a different username though if you want to hang out and chat or lurk. Just yeah. I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna die from the poison. Yet now, your demolishing the chair has changed things rather drastically. How and why would demolishing the chair change things? Oh, yes, Tara. Imagine that a visitor destroying the cursed chair. What if he made it up all along and it actually was just cursed? There was no poison. He just wanted me to fuck with the chair. We will need you to cover the repair bill. What the fuck? I thought I was gonna die and you want me to cover the repair bill when you're the one who gaslit me into breaking the goddamn chair? What? I'm so sorry! And now he's gonna be like, you have to work it off. He's just a fucking scammer. I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of a great character. He's hilarious. This guy poisons me and then charges me. It seems that way. We had borrowed it for studying. We'll need to restore it. Wow. Yeah. The fee should be around 10 million yen. This is extortion! Wait! That's totally... You said 10 million?! I do admit being careless on our end. So about your earlier request. He's a good businessman? Is this what you call a good businessman? This isn't how you guys see me, is it? How about you work for us as an investigator and cover the fees with your wages? So now, not only am I working for him, I'm working for him for free. She's so naive, she's gonna fall for it, isn't she? Oh, God. But I... Please. Once the repairs are covered, we can start working on those troubles of yours. You're never gonna work them off at that rate, though. 10 million. Your special power, clairvoyance, will benefit our investigations. Hello, Dojingo. Yeah, this is time for an objection. I kind of get the Ace Attorney vibes, though, with how bizarre the characters seem. I love it. On-screen chat is frozen? Yeah. It looks like both YouTube and Twitch is frozen. I don't know why. Sometimes resetting it will help. Let me try. If that doesn't work, I don't think I can do anything about it, unfortunately. But sometimes that just happens, and I don't know why. Oh. Hold on. I'm trying to find the, Here we go. There. Okay, that seemed to work. Now, sometimes just refreshing it seems to bring it back from the grave. We'll make sure to account for that in your wages. Please guide the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's investigations with your clairvoyance. But there's no way I can do that! Oh, just go now! Phone number 07X400X404, Inugami University, InfoSci, 3rd year. Oh, shit. He is threatening me. This is no longer extortion. This is full threats. Which is actually the same thing. Street address. No. That's my phone number. And why do you know about uni? Okay, we're not getting caught anymore. We're just getting complete life takeover. I told you I have the power of vision myself. His vision must be to be able to see information about people. I can find you at any time and collect your debt. He's just a loan shark, but he didn't even loan anything. The only thing he loaned was a seat that had a fucking death chair mechanic in it. This fucking guy. He put that book there to plant the idea of snake venom in my brain when it wasn't even real. I can't believe it. This is unreal. Yet I prefer welcoming you in rather than pressuring you. He's like, I prefer, but I will pressure you. Oh my. Part of me almost wants to say plot twist she's into this, but I can't tell. Just I've played enough weird games that I can imagine her just like blushing at this point and being like super into whatever the fuck is going on. I don't know what that says about my taste in games if that's almost what I'm expecting, but anyway. Yeah, loan sharks are ruthless. I'm really sorry for the damage. I'll do what I can. Why is this happening? Also, you might want to use this. A journal Yes, for keeping notes on your investigations. Go on, take a look. Debt slavery may not be a fetish, but masochism is. Cool, so we have like info on the people and stuff here. Nice. Is this the right page? Many incidents involve complex interpersonal relations. Here, you'll want to note down characteristics and relationships for the people you meet. That's true, on the internet anything can be a fetish. Even things you wish you could undiscover. This was work orientation already! What did you think this entire session was so far? Please try taking notes while we're at it. About what? How about notes on me, to begin with? I see. Notes on him just writes down, you're an asshole. The director's characteristics. Some kind of power similar to mine. Oh, what was it? He said it was vision. Oh god, I have to remember things with this game? Oh no. Yes! His vision! A power that shows him everything. Because of that power, I somehow ended up working here. Nice. So that's how you write the notes. So we can see everything from a distance. This is a little bit of an understatement, but also pressures me to pay back my debt in a passive-aggressive way. Kind of scary. That's not passive-aggressive. That was like full aggressive. Oh, nice. So you can like, if you walk away for a while, you can catch up on your story here and make sure that you don't forget anything. With an unlucky tendency to get in trouble, well, we've learned that pretty quickly. Man, she really came here hoping to fix her vision, instead got ghost glasses. That sucks! Cursed chair, let's read about it. Dear me, did you know that numerous cursed objects exist in this world? Items that bring you misfortune or even death just by owning them. You'll find everything from cursed jewelry, cursed dolls, cursed cars, to cursed estates even. For most of them, the first owner had a strong obsession for the artifact, and it's that obsession which brings disaster to the new owner. Among this cursed selection, the cursed chair is especially strong, and is said to have killed 60 people to date. The original owner of the chair, angered by someone else sitting in it without permission, killed the insolent man. What the fuck? What kind of obsession over your chair do you have to kill somebody for sitting in it? The owner was sentenced to death for murder, but just before his execution, he shouted that he would curse to death whoever dares to sit in his chair. Oh my god, this guy's crazy! After his own death, anyone who sat in the chair died a strange death within mere days. Since then, the chair has been known as the cursed chair or dead man's chair. 5,000 souls have perished by sitting in the dreaded chair. The current owner, taking heed, has it on display suspended from the ceiling so no one could possibly sit in it. And what does this chair look like, you ask? Uncannily similar to the one you're currently sitting in, actually. Sorry, I did not mute in time for that cough. That's my favorite thing about urban myths, the little twist at the end that makes you feel like it could be you. I like that type of fun twist. It's always good. Okay, so in the database, clairvoyance. Psychometry is the ability to read residual thoughts from objects. Azami's clairvoyance is a power of this kind, enabling her to look back on events that happened in a given location. So he can look at stuff and see anything in the present, and she can look at stuff and see anything from the past. That's an interesting combination. However, Azami needs to wear special glasses to accurately assess this information. Even superpowers need to be trained and owned apparently. Apparently. Vision! The Urban Myth Dissolution Center Director's special ability that grants panoptic insight into events that occur far away. The director's using this to keep track of Azami and Jasmine's... Who's Jasmine? That must be the girl with the buns, maybe. Investigations. But dearie me, isn't that less... The dearie is going to make me go insane. It's a fucking creepy deer. Isn't that less vision and more like spying? Yeah. That's definitely just spying. Glasses. Asami's special gadget. As her clairvoyance powers are still weak, and it's hard for her to get the focus right, these glasses come to the rescue. Pinpoint focus right in her pocket. Hypothesis. Hypothesis involves figuring out the possibilities based on gathered information, then comparing each and narrowing them down. This may help make sense of ambiguous situations and provide clarity. Or will it? Here to confirm this hypothesis, dear colleague. And then the center is a sort of detective agency that specializes in cases involving anomalies that are beyond the abilities of the police. To think the world actually has a need for such an org, yeah, that's interesting. I'm kind of liking it though.
You have your journal now. How about we take a quick break?
Good timing. I can go get some more water. A quick break? Not breaking chairs or my will this time? Oh my god. She is so broken! To just say that, you have to be pretty far gone.
First of all, we're going to brief you on the basics about the Urban Myth Dissolution Center.
Okay.
What are urban myths, anyway? It's the totality of... There's a lot of...
Oh my god, he is going off. Oh my, what the fuck? He went full crazy mode. Oh, okay. I love that expression. It just flips through the book and starts absolutely going off. Way too fast. 1 hour later.
And that's just a quick overview.
I don't think I caught anything.
You should now have the minimal required knowledge to be able to process urban myths.
Some of it seared into my memory. Like the passion in your eyes. And voice.
I'm glad to hear it.
But the actual information, completely gone.
Whenever in doubt in the field, your memory of me should prove helpful. I've only searched the surface, but in due time.
He goes full crazy when that happens, then I guess his voice must change. I'll have to remember that.
Well then, let's get you started on the investigations.
Like, right now?
Yes, indeed. You should be perfect for this case.
Uh-huh.
This request is about curbing the damage being caused by a certain urban myth. Jasmine, whom you'll have met upstairs, handles our on-site investigations.
The lady with the hair buns? So that I must be the off-site investigator.
Skill sets vary from person to person. She tends to get bored with the finer details. You should be a much stronger match with the investigation needs.
Oh, okay.
Kindly find Jasmine up top and ask her to brief you.
Hello, Lord of Fire.
She already has the overview for this case.
I see.
All set, Mrs. Ami? It's a pleasure to be working with you.
Looking forward to paying back my dues. She's like, it's not a pleasure to be working with you, though. It's just a pleasure to pay back my fucking dues. Before we start the outside stuff, I'm going to go take a break, refill my water, and stretch, and we'll be back, and then we'll keep playing. Let me make sure I have the break screen ready. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me a minute. The link isn't working. I should be able to find it and fix it. The chair cursed Eclipse too, indeed. Maybe it really is the chair I'm sitting in. Damn. Okay. Hold on. Okay. This should work. It just might take a tiny bit to actually start working, but it should work.
Neither the commander nor Lilith would have wanted you to be overcome by death.
Imagine if it just left there. Neither the commander or Lilith would have wanted you. Then Rapunzel's like, would have wanted me to what? And then Dorothy's just like, no, that's it. They wouldn't have wanted you. That would be a very sudden plot twist.
Rapunzel,
I'm ruining the moment.
I'm a bit apprehensive.
So she put up a front. She doesn't actually have the confidence.
Everything will be fine.
How much longer does my body have left?
Also, this is weird, but I really appreciate Lily Vice's legs. They're shaded really nicely. It was an honor fighting together with you. Her voice actor's so good. Snow White. Nice booty shot.
Right back at ya.
Oh, even her voice broke at this part.
Focus, Justice. Time to take advantage of her. Of her mistake.
I see eyes is
I
bleeding
told
through.
you.
Wording
kidding.
Apollo.
He won't get him.
I think. Wait, so. Is that allowed on YouTube? Is that allowed on YouTube? that is definitely something. Shit! My brain! No! No! Not even in the fight. Guys, just no big deal. Just die. Just die. Die. You were so close, Ao, but you failed. You failed the crucial moment. Oh, there you go. Ah! That's what I love to see. Everyone dead just for me. Okay, now let's go. My face is freezing. We might not be able to redo the other dungeon, but that's fine. We already did this one. Are you a Pamploy? It's the Pamploy outfit very commonly. I feel like maybe not though. I don't know. He's taller than me. Oh, I have the UI hidden. No! Don't run! I'm not a weirdo! Oh, Rekka Inferno! Like flame of Rekka! Wait, oh no! Childhood anime man, please come back! Childhood anime man. You're coming back! Let me catch. Ooh, there you go. Fuck! Weirdo, if you've got any seat. Well, I did say I could use another husband. I think Flame busted fellas before this was a fucking mistake. I'm ruining a children's game. And no funny business. We'll do this easy way or the fun way.
どうやら目を覚ましたようですよ。
I'm calling it now. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, I think that's the voice of the guy in the chair. Because the design fit really well. I opened my eyes, but my vision is blurred. I'm calling it right now. The girl on the far left with the dark hair, she's the one that was like, should I kick her? I think so. The dizzying pain in my head is unbearable. There's a constant ringing in my ears and my body won't move an inch. Awake. She's in my room.
Wake up, worm.
I want her to keep calling me a worm.
I wonder if my grandparents lived here. I had the same thought.
This is dead. For this we pray, we pray, we pray, we pray, twin fall. I don't know the words, so I probably got them so wrong. So good. This was one of my favorite songs, like in this game or otherwise, when I first heard it, because it was just so damn good. And then I heard the crunching sound of my neck finally snapping. Fuck! I love this game. I love this game. I love this game so much. I love this game. Armpit fart ASMR god. Armpit fart stream on 50k. You know what? If that would get me 50k, Pippa Pipkin got 50k by bribing people with photos of feet. If an armpit fart stream will get me 50k, you know what? That'd be a fair trade. Maybe. I will consider doing one if we get 50k. When we get closer, maybe we can make a countdown if I decide that I'm gonna actually do that. Clipping for future reference, go ahead. Spam it everywhere. Everyone will give me 50k so that we can do it. There's an oxygen meter when swimming. Doesn't matter, just build a table on the water and climb up on it. Take a break.
I hope you enjoyed this.
Also, I have a question. As a rabbit, Pippa, do you eat your
Are you
shit?
gonna ask if I eat them?
I need to know.
No.
No?
The answer is no.
How do you get your nutrients then? If you don't digest it without eating your shit, how do you get your nutrients?
Don't worry about it. That's for me
Okay.
to know and you to not know.
If you
okay?
say don't worry about it, I'm gonna assume you do and you're just
No,
embarrassed about
I
it.
do not! I don't do anything weird! Don't give them
It's
ideas!
not weird,
They
it's
already make
natural.
weird fan art!
It's natural!
Oh, God. I just know something curse is gonna come out of this now.
You're welcome.
No, you're not! Shut up!
It chases you! It chases you! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Attack him! Don't attack me! Attack him! Attack him! Attack him! Please! 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 What the fuck? What the
Wait,
fuck?
lead him over here! Lead him over here! There's like some kind of ball!
I died! What
You
the
did it!
fuck, game?
Holy shit.
Well, that's one death, and I would like to claim that was not my fault. That didn't even try to attack you. Ah! This is me talking through a PS5 controller. Because for some reason, chat wanted me to put it back on. He broke my Switch. I'm kind of leaning towards buying the limited edition. I'm really liking the vibe, and I would like to have the physical soundtrack as well as the board game. I don't know. It's kind of a vibe. What, for those of you guys who didn't know what it was gonna be like, what do you guys think? What's your first impressions of it? I'm curious if you guys are liking it as much as I am. I know it's probably not the most interesting one to watch on stream, but I am like having a time. I love this kind of shit. Let me have a few sips, then we'll get back to it. Okay. Hey. Thank you for earlier. Let me introduce myself.
Yeah, not interested. Just heard from the boss man. Asami Fukurai. Let me think. Zami.
He's giving her like the weirdest nickname. Zami?
Yasumi Tomarigi. I go by Jasmine.
Yasumi Jasmine. Get it? Wait. That's terrible! That's fucking terrible! Hello, Philip Sosa. Yasumi Jasmine. I guess? What? Understood. Jasmine. You're an on-site investigator for urban myths too? Oh wait, that's her, not shit. No, that's Azami. Okay, wait, yes. Azami and Jasmine, okay. So that's all you. I just drive you around. Deal? No deal, you put on the damn glasses too. Seriously?
Director... Oh, the director again. Stop the damage from an urban myth. And I need to teach you how to do social media research as well? Why me? Anyway, get in. We'll talk on the way.
Understood. I don't really play Genshin at all. I used to a little bit, but it's too intimidating to catch up. I'm just never going to be able to. Open world games, gacha, are not so much for me. If they ever release a complete edition for like Switch or PS5, I think I would love it. But as long as it remains gacha, phone and PC only, I don't think it's gonna be for me. I always said I'd play Genshin when it came to Switch, but it never did. So I guess they'll never have me as a customer. Also, this guy's creepy. Ooh, I like the car song. It really feels like early Ace Attorney OST. Like before the full orchestrations, back when it was still very specific types of MIDI sounds. I almost wonder if they went out of their way to find like the same exact MIDI sounds and work around something that sounds similar but its own like composition. But like you can totally imagine this being a song of Justice for All. It would fit. This is not in my job description. Sorry? Nah, it's okay. Again, it's that boss man making others do all the work. Anyway, about this social media research business. Ready? Yes, I'm ready. So we look things up to track rumors and such. Oh my god, it's Hanako-kun the game. Literally, except instead of the school, it's like all of reality. Track rumors? Checking for rumors that hint at urban myths around posts that stand out. Any comments that might spread rumors in questionable ways. That's basically what social media research is for. Tracking rumors. Social media research. Sounds like social media. It's just a bunch of rumors and shit. Whoa, taking notes, huh? Go on and give it a try. I'll back you up. Understood. Thank you very much, Jasmine.
Yeah. Bossman's notes say, it all started from this Eiko person's account. For starters, check how far the rumor's spreading. Wait, there's some more stuff here now. Oh, I can't click it yet, never mind. How far it's spreading? And all urban myths come from rumors. Gotta cut to the core first. Do you think I'd be able to? Choose the posts and read them to me. I'll be able to comment at least.
Is it a similar system to Persona 2? I've never played Persona 2, so I'm not sure. It's one of the games I want to play, but I'm still coping someday it'll come to like modern consoles. I should just read out each and every post.
Anyway, start by tracking down the source of the info. Pinpoint claims of anomaly sightings.
Understood. Alright, let's look for some comments and anomalies.
It's blowing up! Oh wait, no, that's Jasmine. It's blowing up.
I wonder why this is trending so much.
It's the content for sure, but maybe also the account itself. What's up? You're burning a hole through that pic.
There must be something weird about it then. A certain part would definitely get taken out. Oh god, I have no idea. I have no idea what that means and I'm too scared to find out. I am playing on Steam because there's a free demo on Steam. There's a Switch version of the game and PS5 version of the game, but Switch is the only one with a free demo. Or, sorry, PC. This photo looks familiar for some reason.
Could it just be your mind playing tricks on you?
Terrifying. Normally appears. So I have to look through it and find the anomaly? Pro tip for beginner field investigators. Browsing social media to observe the spread of rumors by tracking which posts by which individuals go viral and which elements are getting attention. Alright. Oh wait, that's just my log. I don't want to read that. I love how we don't have Jasmine or the current myth in the database, like, at all. Okay. It's only optional and not a spoiler? Yeah, sure then. If it probably won't be in it anyway. It's blowing up. Oh, I have to search keywords maybe. To find other ones. Or scroll! Maybe I have to scroll. And find more messages. Oh. All the likes on this one. Oh, shit. That's definitely an anomaly. That looks like the type of ghosties that I'm familiar with. Jasmine, you should look at this. She's driving.
Oh, would you look at that?
Is that a ghost?
No idea. Bossman would be thrilled if it is.
That one was definitely a hint. I'm glad she managed to snap a pic. That's why we need to look for other posts by Eiko. Or responses that are interesting. Unsee the billboard in the window? There's no billboard we can see, so it wouldn't be that one. Would it be okay if we use your post on our website? God damn it. I hate that shit. This almost looks like Victoria. I don't think it is though. Oh shit! Don't think you can get the info out of me that easily. I would never tell where Mio's place is. Oh no, my hand slipped? That's just creepy. I don't know if it's anything important, but it's just creepy. Mio, could that be... You know her? She might be someone I know. Oh god, it's one of her friends? Wait! What? Cut out the sudden screams! Some of the letters seem to be moving. Though I can't see clearly. No, yeah, that's definitely moving. Mio's place is looking drunk. Maybe I should look through the glasses. I guess they can even show stuff on posts like digital ghosts. What's going on? The letters are popping out! Say what? The letters! Mio's place are popping out of the screen! No idea what you mean. Is it because you went to search for Mio's place? Searching. Yes, good idea. Where and how would I do that? The fucking keyword search? See the search box near the top? Pick the search terms from there. Yes. Recap time. Browse for search keywords and important information. Pick the search terms from the search box. Also, check new posts in the timeline that turn up from the searches. That's social media research in a nutshell, okay? Okay, I'll try selecting the search keywords. Mio's place. Ooh, nice. Let's see what we got. Doxed. That's so mean. That's so fucking mean. Someone found the sign and the building and doxed her apartment. This is actually a pro internet tip though. For real, if you ever take photos of your house, even inside, you should always block the windows or crop them. You should never share a picture that shows outside your window. Because there's a possibility that people might get and find your house based on just what they see in the photos. It's happened before. You never know who could be targeted. It's really fucking annoying and creepy. And unfortunately, it happens. So always be careful. This place used to be a prison. I wonder if that's what I need to interact with. The fact that it used to be a prison is kind of weird. You mean this place has a history? Bossman loves this kind of mess, I bet. Search and track? I might find something juicy. Don't even show airplane contrails, they know. What does... Do you mean like, if there's a plane in the sky, don't like, show how and where and when it's moving? Also, I'm Prepson, thank you for 16 months! Spirit Investigator funds. Oh wait, wrong story! Thank you for the funds! I'll use it towards my massive debt. Oh, okay. Sure thing. These letters look like they might jiggle around as well. Should I check with the glasses? Rumors and fakes? Just the trails, like the stream of clouds planes leave behind? People can really figure it out based on that? That's so creepy. Wow, they are moving. It wasn't my eyes. Is this trying to tell me which words I should be searching for? People can triangulate where each plane has been and map out where you've been. That's so creepy. My power. I wonder what it actually is. Anyway, I should try searching for rumors and fakes. I feel like not rumors and fakes alone though. If I can search two, it's probably the combination. Because searching just rumors and fakes would get like everything on the entire internet. Fuck, never mind. I guess I would only pull up one trending thing, maybe. You're all being led to think that this is a random rumor or fake, or petty case. If it's a ghost, we can exorcise it. But if alien life forms are behind it, we're all doomed. What do you mean, alien? What's going on here?
A kind of subdimension. Back to back with petty rumors? UFO in the air. I love how there's a cheat AI trying to tell. Oh god, it is ET again, no! Could this be Uncle Tiny? Who's Uncle Tiny? That looks important. Excuse me, what? Huh? You don't know about Uncle Tiny? Because that's what we're looking for, information that ties it to an urban myth, right? No? So the one in the photo is Uncle Tiny? Don't think so, since that one doesn't look so tiny. Or too tiny. I'll show you the censor's files later. So it's not a clue, it's not Uncle Tiny. Oh, wasn't the woman who keeps showing up in AI pics? Could it be AI generated then? Huh? A brand new urban myth right here. What is that one? I'm curious. So, urban myths. Uncle Tiny. I was walking around K City near S Station one day, looking for a place to get lunch. I was at a crosswalk waiting for the light to change when I noticed something out of the ordinary. A public payphone with the receiver just hanging off the hook. I suddenly got the urge to put it back in its place, you know? But as I opened the payphone door and reached for the receiver, I noticed a tiny mouse stuck to it. My hand had already closed around it before I could stop myself and I froze, trembling. But when I opened my hand and looked closer, I saw it was a little old man. We were both frozen in surprise, but when he met my gaze, he suddenly panicked. He jumped off the receiver, landed on the phone book, then scampered down the telephone pole. He crawled under the gap in the phone booth and legged it towards a nearby taiyaki restaurant. What the heck was that about? Apparently, that little old fogey is fogey? Fogey, that little old fogey. I just never knew how to spell it. That little old fogey is quite the common sighting, especially among celebrities and artists. You know, I'm something of an artist myself. The ending. I want to read the AI generated woman. It's interesting. You guys done anything creative lately? I've fallen into a bit of a slump and haven't been able to come up with much. I'm a little late to the party, but I've been practicing making AI generated art. If you feel, well, I mean, if it's just for fun, then that's fine as a hobby. As long as you're not selling it or like commissioning or whatever. If you feed the AI keywords that match your vision of the piece, it'll draw it for you. So I tried it out a few times and ended up with a picture of this woman pursing her lips and glaring at me. I probably shouldn't say things like this, but you know she was kind of creepy. I changed my keywords a bit and tried again, but I just got the same woman as before. I tried changing all kinds of things. Her hairstyle, pose, body type, age, even her personality. But for some reason, the AI kept drawing the same woman. I got this scary feeling that she was somehow attaching herself to me and just closed the program without thinking. I started to imagine that if I kept generating pictures eventually, that woman's going to come right out of the screen. If you guys ever try making AI-generated art, it'd behoove you not to let some creepy AI-generated woman get attached to you. Not the parasocial AI girlfriends! Yeah, haunted AI generators. Interesting. I wonder what they're thinking about aliens, but... A message from space? No. I'm not gonna read all of them, even though I'm really tempted for the unique dialogue. I'm trying to fight the completionist part of me that never finishes games. Actually fucking finish. This one is an AI's opinion, so I wonder. That AI is a smart one. Just being like, I don't know. This person also had them show up. Yikes! So he's showing up in other homes too! Can't tell either way from just this post. Maybe combining it with other ones, though. I don't think the Harbinger of Doom comment is important. Oh, I can only look at one at a time with the glasses. Okay. Oh, shit. I thought I had to press it again to get out of it. What about with Uncle Tiny? Probably not. No. Maybe this one. Anything that could get me another search term. That's her name? Maybe? No. What else can I maybe look? I don't think I'd be the default, but I wonder. No. Maybe the UFO, if there's any information about actually being a UFO, it would pop out. Nope. Oh god! Look into this Mio person. Maybe I need to go back and search something else related to Mio. What was its name? I wonder? Yeah, no, ET. If I could search its name based on that, that might help. Yeah, what? These look like they're only one sentence, so you might as well check them all. There's no penalty. What in the world is a Harbinger of Doom? Harbinger. Wielding Doom. Irina's not wrong. Learn about the plasma. Plasma. That was a very riveting conversation. Who's the psychic? Jasmine, have you ever had your fortune told? Can't stand long rants, much less hearing them one-on-one. So valid. I don't think the red cape would be important, but you never know. Like Little Red Riding Hood. Like in the picture books? How excited am I for Sonic Racing Worlds? I'm kind of indifferent. Like, it's cool. I like Sonic Racing, but there's a lot of games I'm more excited about. Was that an urban myth? Dunno. Actual story behind the story or something? No. Wait. So many different speculations. Some urban myths overlap in the way they look and whatnot. And the way they look and whatnot. Hello, Evil Power, hello. You know Shinobi looks pretty cool, yeah. I've never played any Shinobi, so I don't really think I can compare, but I'm curious. I might have to go back to another search term for this. I see. That photo could be showing a robe instead of a hoodie. That's what I thought all along. It looked more robe-like. Oh. I've already tried this one. We haven't tried talking to this one. Oh, so the lady's name was Loeb. Loeb. Hence the reference? Oh god, I think I gotta search something or go back to another post. Oh, I can scroll sideways? Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Let me see. Look into this Mio person. Maybe I need to look into this one more. Oh no. I think this really is Mio's place. So it is your friends? I think so. Think so is not enough to go on. I mean, we could just go there and find out though, for real. Is this info on the place? There's an apartment name. This is definitely my friend's place. Hello, TGM. The art is so lovely, isn't it? Your very first case involves someone you know. And not the luckiest recruit in town, are ya? The director told me I'd be good for this case. He probably knew. He definitely knew. That's why it was assigned to me. Okay, so now we know for sure that's the address. Complete social media research. Oh my god, that deer is fucking creepy. This is terrible. She's my friend. So we're heading to your friend's place, yeah? Lead the way. Yes! So, how's it looking? That's right, it does kind of look like a moose, but there's been a lot of deer puns. So I think it might be a deer, but I'm not sure. What if it's to save a friend? With your help, the investigation feels doable. Remember, I just drive you around. Oh, of course! I'll be quick on the pickups and back you up. You get to handle the legwork. But she does all the investigation alone. That's so painful. Legwork. I'm on it. All right. Let's go inside. So this is the Dox girl's place. Don't refer to her that way. The first thing we need to do is identify which urban myth is involved in this case. Once it's identified, we'll know the cause and can counter it. It's definitely not the little guy. Identifying the urban myth first. So far, the anomaly is unknown. We don't know the motive either. So go say hi to those two and talk to them. Then check out the room and collect some info. There might be another myth we haven't discovered yet too. Say hello first. And investigate the room. Noted. Sup? Oh, there's actually dialogue! Nice! Jasmine, how do you usually go about investigating on site? Usually? Ask those who encountered anomalies about what they saw and things like that. Enough leads and you start to see the rough shape of urban myths. The shape of an urban myth? Who saw what, when, how, and all that. You start to get what the urban myth is about. Oh my god, the music here is so intense! And then, you suddenly get a call from the boss man. I guess it's because of his all vision or whatever, yeah. Wow, just always knows. With that vision, watching everywhere I go. You okay or what? Basically, you're on site, gather clues, and boss man knows. So your job here is to dig up info on the case. That's all there is to it. Okay. Found the Dissolution Center. What even is that place? We barely know anything yet. Jasmine, how long have you worked here? 6 months? Not even, actually. What exactly does the Urban Myth Dissolution Center do? Dissolves urban myths. Dunno, really. We just look into rumors. If it's paranormal related, we'll figure out what's up. Who would actually ask you to do this? National or local government? Also universities and research organizations. It sounds like a lot of people actually believe us. That's kind of crazy. This case here is probably the boss man just spouting a rumor and taking an interest. Honestly, fair. There's Meow. She's cute! Look at Meow! Are you okay, Meow? Asami, why are you here? Let's ask her straight up about the incident. The incident's trending online. Could you give me a rough idea of what happened? Okay. I'm still pretty confused, though. Something suddenly appeared in my room. I didn't notice at first, but Eiko did. She helped me get out. Something suddenly appeared in your place. You locked the door, right? Yes. I'm always careful to check the door, so I'm sure. How could I get in? I'm so scared. Alright, I'm gonna help. At least it might feel better for her to know that, like, someone is trying to help. After a certain turn of events. I'm working part-time at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I couldn't believe it when I heard you were the client.
reminds you of the DS game. It's like a very specific one, because I don't think the DS game had a very limited palette, or the DS system had a pretty good palette. Same here. But why? The police didn't help you? They listened to me at the police station and came to check my room. But since nothing was stolen and they didn't find any leads, they did a quick search then just left. That's terrible. So then you contacted the center? That's right. When I went to the police station, I saw a poster for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. They're plastered everywhere. I thought if anyone, these special investigators might believe us. Oh, I saw the same poster. You investigate ghosts and such, right? Eiko saw something, that's for sure. Listen, Asami, I really need your help. You can trust me. You'll be okay, Mio. I'm new on the job and not super sure of myself. But I'll help you in any way I can. I'm so glad you're here to help. I feel much safer. I'm counting on you, Asami. Yes! I'm on it! I really like the writing. The character dialogue and stuff feels really fluid. Like, it's not fluid. It just keeps it going. It's going. I can't talk. I'm so tired today. It keeps its pacing. It doesn't ever really feel slow. Do you guys find the same? The pacing of the writing is really good. Mio, which faculty are you studying at again? I'm keeping notes on this case and would like to ask you a few questions. Yes, of course. Mio Sato, 23 years old, Inugami University, Human Sociology, 3rd year. About the sudden murder. Do you remember what that thing looked like? I don't know. We rushed out of the room, but I've also felt like I was being watched for a while now. What? This is an old apartment, so something may be up. Asami, can I count on you to find out? Yes, I'll try. Alright. Anomaly that occurs in old buildings. So because it's a really old building, it could be that type of anomaly. There's another person. That must be Eiko, right? Oh, that's... Yeah, that must be Eiko, the one who saw it and made the post. Hello, I'm Asami Fukurai, Mio's friend. We're here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center to investigate the case. Thank you for having us. You're her friend? Didn't know. Mio said she'd found a detective agency for anomalies. But I had doubts you existed until you showed up. But anyway, yeah, the expressions are really fun. They have a lot of detail in the expressions for pixel art. I also really appreciate how they didn't add faces to the background, more small sprites. I think faces on sprites can look pretty janky, so leaving it out there was a good choice to then have more detailed expressions on the close-ups. I like it. The police aren't doing much, so I guess we'll cooperate. Please help Mio. She needs it. Oh, Eiko. Is it okay if I call you Eiko-san? Of course. Mio calls me Eiko-san too. Why? She's a roommate. That's like... That's so formal for a roommate. Talk to me casually, like friends. Oh, thank you. Could you tell me your age and profession? You sound like the police. Well, I mean, she's investigating. She's gotta act like the police. Eiko Shimizu, 29. I work as a sort of job hunting consultant, bringing students and companies. Also, temp staff coordination, leveraging all those connections. You're an entrepreneur? I guess. You're at Gami U too. Gami U? Yes,
I'm a third-year information science major at Inugami University. We're schoolmates. How lovely to hear. I think we'll have plenty to talk about. Yes! I don't know, personally, if I hear someone goes to my same school, and I'm just more nervous of running into them again. And being forced to make small talk. Relationship with Mew. Mixed up DS and Game Boy Color. Yeah, it looks like I wear like a Game Boy Color game. Also, I really like this interrogation music. It has a really intense, like, vibe of unease. Can I ask you about your relationship with Mio? Mio is in Oki-sensei's human sociology seminar, right? I studied under Oki-sensei too, in the same seminar. I'm working as a job hunting consultant, so Oki-sensei introduced me to Mio. I've been helping her, and we grew closer as friends. I see. That's why you knew each other. Yeah, it almost sounds... Well, it is kind of a horror game in a way. I would say it's almost more like a dark game, but not quite horror. It's really an interesting, unique vibe. I'm happy to meet someone from my alma mater. Feel free to call me if you ever need a helping hand. About the incident. About this incident. Please tell me what it was that you saw. Last night, I was talking with Mio and lost track of time. She agreed to let me stay over, so we set up cushions on the rug. You were going to sleep on the floor? I mean, it's comfy. I've done it. Yes, it's Mio's home, so I wasn't going to steal her bed, was I? The moment we turned off the lights to sleep, I felt a presence in the room that wasn't us. The moment you turned the lights off? Were they hiding until then? I think Mio was still unaware at that point. Mio and I tried to leave the room without turning the lights back on. We made it out the door. Somehow. I told Mio to run to the police. And there was someone in the room. Or as. What did you see? Could you tell me in detail about what you saw in this room? In detail? Let me see. The time was just before midnight or so. I was so scared. I didn't get a good look, but it didn't look human. When I was closing the door, the shadow loomed up, as if from the floor. If we were a moment too late, I can't imagine where I'd be. A shadow. That didn't look human. That shadow must be the anomaly then. But where did it appear from? That's still unclear. I should note this down too. Alright, we're done the conversations, I think. So, oh no, one more! This photo of the shadowy monster looks like a man somewhat. Terrifying, isn't it? Did you turn around and take this as you ran away? I was way too scared for that. Mio ran for the cops, and I opened the door just a bit quick. Oh, I opened the door a bit. Blech. I opened the door just a bit and quickly took a pic. But once I did, the guy disappeared. Disappeared? Just like that? More or less. He was gone before I knew it. I see. Duly noted. Thank you for your help. That's weird. If he just disappeared then, I wonder if it could have been some sort of like shadow or something. Like something where turning the light on could make everything get all— Oh, shit! I thought maybe some of the other stuff would react. Nah, he is still here. He is just right standing behind her. That's literally the photo. That's certainly something. Hello, Miss Dennis. But the thing, yeah, the mouse movements of the pixels are really nice. The thing is, too, it might not actually be a ghost, because as we know, I don't really see ghosts. I see things that were here, like remnants, so it's interesting. It means there was someone here, but it doesn't necessarily mean there's a ghost here now. A ghost! But according to the director, my power is clairvoyance, and I'm seeing what happened in the past. So there was definitely something here, though. He's standing here like that. They don't know that I'm him. They don't know that I exist. So this isn't a ghost. Not a ghost. How can it not be a ghost? But if I'm seeing something, then something was here. Let's look closer. Hello, Dino Stretch. This is quite a ghost trick indeed. Whoa. It's terrible. I feel like the shadow is watching me. I need to take a closer look. This shadow looks human. It's wearing something. A hoodie? Who else wears a hoodie? That's good to know. Alright, let's ask them about the if either of them know anyone that always wears a hoodie. Eiko-san, can I ask you something? Hello, Anima. The game is cinema! I am loving it. I am loving it. It's a really nice just vibe. I'm super immersed in the game. I'm not as yappy because of it. I'm sorry, but I am like loving the game. I'm just like fully like drowning in it. Hello, Ryan. That thing you saw, it looked like a haunted spirit of sorts. Blurry and all, but also tangible. Wasn't it that kind of shadow? Huh? I'm sorry for this abrupt question. No, it's fine. I'm getting accused left and right of faking this to gain attention. I didn't think anyone would believe me. I thought so. That wasn't a trick of the light, or a lie. The thing you saw, it was definitely in this room. I'm impressed. I hope you can solve this case for us. Yes! I don't think she would have anything new to say. Just don't rely on me, got it? She just wants... Oh, I see. Jasmine, I'm seeing something that looks like a haunted spirit. What are those shadows that show up with these glasses? Don't see them. No way I'd know. It's scary because their forms are fuzzy. I can see them, but not touch them. Which at least means, in theory, they can't touch you. Aren't most monsters in urban myths kind of that way? A bit clearer than ghosts, with ridiculous goals or messages. What are these things I'm seeing? Hey, don't ask me. You figure it out. I'm wearing a hoodie? In retrospect, that's a valid point. Mio, a few things? I guess we can't ask her about it. Take a peek. Boxes of clothing and luggage. And not much space. Maybe room for one person? So under the bed, potentially someone could have hidden, but most likely not. Tons of books and trinkets are on the shelves. Online shopping boxes piled up on top. Who does that? I've seen so many people do it. They go shopping and they hoard all of their boxes. Get rid of your fucking boxes! You don't need them. They're just cluttering. I can see the billboards on the buildings across the street. 4th floors here, or 4th floor here. Wonder if there's anything new in this area. Oh shit! There's legs! Okay, but hear me out. Those legs be looking kinda
Those are some nice legs. Yikes! What is this? Maybe that means there's two of them then, if there's two pairs of legs, or it's like where they were walking towards, just so we can see the direction. Oh, that's probably Eiko and Mio when they were running away. They look like legs? I'm gonna touch it. Totally not because I want to. Ew. I can't seem to actually touch it. It feels so weird. What exactly is this shadow? I should think about it once I have more clues. I should note this too. Alright, what's in the door? This is the unit bathroom. Let's not look in the bathroom. A regular, everyday, mundane door. Lock and chain, fully functional. Alright, so I need to do some hypotheses now. I don't have all the clues. Maybe I can get some more clues by doing hypothesis. Because I don't think that's going to bring any more information. Unless they have more things to say now. Mio, a few things? Not Mio. Eiko-san. Oh, Eiko-san, can I ask you something? No, okay. So I have to do the hypotheses, and then they should give me more information. And a social media search maybe again. Let's think things over for a bit. What am I seeing with this clairvoyance power anyway? They look like ghosts, but aren't. So weird. I'm not really helping much, even if I can see things.
It seems you may still need my support. I can offer the second part of my own urban myth theory, which we had to wait on earlier.
Oh no! My memory of the director is going self-aware! I bet he can not only see across far distances, but can like communicate across a far distance.
First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider.
Feels weird being tutored by the mere memory of our director. Then again, maybe all that intelligence is rubbing off on me. I don't know if intelligence is the right word for it. Sly, maybe. Oh. I feel smarter somehow.
I'm happy for you. I mentioned this back at the center. Your clairvoyance shows you the memories of each location, a view of the past.
So I'm peeking at what someone was doing there before. If so, what about that foot-like shadow I saw by the entrance? I still think that's their legs when they were running away. Maybe this is a memory of... Oh, yes. Mio. Running away. With... Eiko-san. Maybe this is a memory of Mio running away with Eiko-san. Doesn't feel right. Maybe it's a memory of Eiko-san running away with Mio. I have to check. Just in case. In case it's that picky. I don't know.
They are views of past events, and not to be confounded with ghosts or such.
I see 4 legs, which means this must be 2 people. Hello, Karma. I have a bad feeling the San was before, and not in Mio, just so that grammatically it would, like, hint that I put that one first. We'll see. Also, the legs seem to be heading towards the exit. The notes I took in the journal might give us some hints. Let me rethink this, even though I got it right! Eiko-san running away with Mio? What the fuck?! Okay, that's actually a complaint for this game for me. If they're going to have features like that again where I need to have 2 names, if they have to be, in a very specific order, that is extremely poor game design. Because my first one was right. Imagine if I thought it would have been wrong no matter how you scramble it. Yeah, it's too specific. It's too specific. They could have, in the translation, rewritten the grammar somehow so that it would make sense in only one way. But having it make sense both ways, like they could have put a period on one of them or something. That's very poor game design. Because I had the right answer. That's legitimately fucked up. That's really annoying. Pretty silly unless you took the lead as somehow important. It's really not, though. Maybe this is a memory of Aquilon running away with Mio? If so, I really can see tiny glimpses of past events. The gaze that Mio felt, what Eiko saw, and what I saw through my clairvoyance, they don't seem to be lying. There's another Ace Attorney-like that actually does what I mentioned, letting it be in either order. Tyrion Cuthbert, I'm pretty interested. Can you share that in Discord? I'm curious about it. Combining everyone's accounts and my clairvoyance might tell us something. So my fan was blocking and I tried guessing the word, but I got it wrong. Alright. So we solved where did the shadow come from, didn't we? Why is it still a mark? Oh wait, no, that's the other one, the first shadow. Let's think things over for a bit. A mysterious being that appeared very suddenly. If we only had one witness, they might simply have imagined things. But Mio also mentioned feeling watched. I have no idea what to think about or how!
In that case, let me offer some guidance.
My resident director boss is talking to me again!
First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider. Suppose the shadow actually exists, and acts similarly to humans.
If it acts like us, I'd want to know how the shadow showed up. Let's think about that for a bit. If it acts like us, it would have had to come into the room. So it wouldn't have a special power. I love how it says in liquid form. Maybe... maybe there's a route that leads in. Somewhere in this room? Like the window or something? There's a route that leads in. The grammar feels weird though. So part of me wants to say it didn't actually appear. But that doesn't make sense given the other words available. Maybe there's a route that leads in somewhere within the room. Yes, I should try to focus on how it got inside the room. Man or monster, that should show us who or what they are. There's something that came in through the window, but it's on the 4th floor, so that doesn't make sense. I should write about Eiko-san in my journal. Eiko Shimizu, who works as a job hunting consultant. I like the investigations a lot. The investigations kind of have like solving stuff right in them. I don't know if there's gonna be investigations and then like a solving point, or if it's gonna be like all investigation only. But either way, it's really engaging to actually play. I'm having a really great time. She took the same uni seminar that Mio's in, which means she's older uni friend. Also, reminder to anyone who's vibing, if you're interested, the game is really cheap. The limited edition is $51.99, and the not limited edition is only $30. If you guys want a physical copy, I pinned a link. If you buy it from my link, it helps support the streams, and you can have a collector's edition. Or a collector's edition if you get the more expensive one, which I'm actually thinking of doing because I'm really wanting the OST now. Yeah, that's it! It's my first time meeting her.
But since she went to the same uni, I feel like we'll get along. I don't get along with most people at school ever, so that's a stretch. A graduate from Inugami University, the same school that Mio and I go to, and a hard-working, big sis figure. Runs a job hunting consultancy and temp staff business. When she stayed over at Mio's place and was about to sleep, Eiko-san noticed an unsettling presence. Hello, Maggie Robertson. Oh, let me see. Oh, that's just the... I don't want to read the log. We don't have any other urban myths yet. Inugami University. Alma mater of Eiko, Mio, and Azami. Known as Gami Yu. And dear old me? Dear you, of course. I hate that. It has to be a deer. It has to be. It adds a nice dynamic to the point-and-click adventure. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of point-and-click games when they're done well, but I feel like there's a lot that aren't done well, so it makes me really happy when I find a new one that's done well. I should make a note about Mio too in my journal. Mio Sato, resident of the room where the incident occurred. Mio is my friend at uni. Yes, my friend from the same uni. This is testing my fucking memory. A pretty university student. I mean, we definitely noticed that she was pretty. Originally from a small town. We became friends when Mio lost her student card and I, without realizing it back then, found it for her with my clairvoyance. Mio is very tidy, and will be annoyed if you're messy and don't put stuff back where they're supposed to be. I wonder if she could have pranked her if she left a mess out. I really like the sound design overall in this game. Like the sound effects even add to a really nice atmosphere. I should write about Jasmine in my journal too. My coworker at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Her impression of me seems to be uninterested. She's not unfriendly, she's just uninterested. Not quite disinterested, not quite. Uninterested and disinterested are two different words! I'm right! Disinterested is like actively not interested. Uninterested means you don't care either way. She was definitely uninterested. She was really bored. Not very friendly. Yeah, I wonder if she hates me. Doesn't matter. I will keep trying. Yasumi Tomarigi, Urban Myth Dissolution Center staff member. Thinks basically all tasks are too much work. She is me for real. Says detailed aspects of investigation are not her strong suit. In charge of guiding us as I stumbled through the investigation. Made it clear that her main job was driving. Probably a trusty coworker nonetheless. Okay. So I need to look for possible points of entry. The bathroom? I don't think it'd be the bathroom because they'd have to have been there overnight. They just crawled up from the fucking toilet. Well, looks pretty standard. No space for anyone to hide here. I'm here, so might as well snap a shot. Look closer. Maybe there's like a passageway behind the mirror. Have you guys seen some of those like apartment building and house horror stories where people discover after living there for a while that there's like a secret passage behind their mirror or behind a bookshelf or whatever, and there was like someone literally living in their walls or in the floor? There's so many like real life horror stories of stuff like that happening. It's really fascinating. I love to look it up and then fear my own house. I've had weird things. Wait a second. Recently, during the flood repairs, I actually discovered kind of a hidden room in the wall. It wasn't a whole room though, but it was big enough for a person to go inside. There's just this random area that had a bunch. This is actually really scary. There was a bunch of electric wires inside, but they weren't attached to anything, and they were burnt on the tips. That could have gone on fire! Like, why was that in my fucking wall? Why were there a bunch of burnt wires? I don't like it. And this random human-sized room. I think my favorite thing that I found was a bunch of paw prints.
There was a hole in another area, and there were a bunch of paw prints on the wall and on the floor. The wall is actually kind of weird now that I think about it. Maybe there's a dog like running over boards or something before it got installed. I don't know. There were big dog footprints, like lab-sized footprints. They were just dog footprints all over the wood. Or maybe there's like a demon in my walls. That would make sense with my bad luck, honestly. I would believe it. Hello, Midnight Wave 2. Is this game from Sword Art Online? Absolutely not, so I'm gonna assume you're trolling. On close inspection, the toilet cover's raised. Maybe it was the uncle guy, the tiny guy. He came up from the toilet. The seat is raised as well. I remember Mio being the type who's always conscious about this stuff. This is actually really weird. I should close it for now. Unless there's like some random guy that came in and used her toilet. That's gross. I hate that. We did check there's space for one person under the bed. There'd be no secret passages though. Any secret passages? Of course not. But I can fit pretty easily, so a man could hide here too. If he came in from somewhere else, he could hide under the bed. Let's get a pic of this too, just in case. The real question is, how could the police not fucking solve this? If it's not supernatural, the police are morons. If it was a normal intruder, they would easily be able to climb up so... Oh, would they easily be able to climb up so high? I should ask what the police told them. It feels like a window repair person or something, maybe. Eiko-san, can I ask you something? About the intruder. Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? I hated the way they treated me. Stop listening midway. I think they told me of something. Understood. I hate that for real though. Like if you need to speak to police or like someone for a really important serious issue and they're talking to you in such a disrespectful manner, like it's really bad. I've had that happen for some things and it's really frustrating. Did you hear any noises from somewhere in the room? Yeah, that's true, because there was no murder. Perhaps they just didn't care. They didn't bring out the forensics or anything. They're like, well, clearly, whoever it is didn't kill you, so we don't fucking care. Doesn't mean they won't kill her next time, though. Intruders should be taken seriously. I don't think so. Oh, by the way, you've been taking pics at this place, right? Can I take a quick look to refresh my memory? Yes, of course. Thanks. She's scrutinizing each pic. Something on her mind? About this one. The toilet! When did you take it? The toilet lid is raised. This might upset Mio. She's meticulous about these things. Then neither of them did it either. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I should show her then. It's important if she's especially gonna be mad about it. No forced entry, no wounds on the victim. Yeah. It's hard for a third party to check things out, but they, in theory, in a perfect world, they'd have the resources, but they probably just don't. I'm not the one who raised the lid of the seat. Oh well. True, they probably thought it was a prank. I think that's why streamers get so nervous about like stalkers and stuff, because police don't often take that shit seriously. I'm glad that Camilla's situation was taken seriously eventually, but it's really frustrating that like really important stuff that could be life or death is often ignored. Mio, a few things? I've been thinking, to find out what the shadow was,
Hold on, I'm eating on Brussels sprout.
Yeah, I'm really glad that Camilla has a panic button. Yeah. It's good to have something in case. The reality is, something like that should just never happen in the first place. But if you're even small streamers can be targeted. But especially if you're a big enough streamer, you should be very well prepared. You should be very, very well prepared for any potential issues sooner rather than later. Because if something happens and you're not prepared, it's too late. Panic button, it's basically a button on her desk that you can slam and it'll call the police. I've been thinking, to find out what the shadow was, we should first figure out how it managed to sneak in. It suddenly appeared, but any idea how it got in?
I don't know. Something scary happened to me before, and since then, I've been extra careful to check the door. So how could this... It was really sudden. Out of thin air, even.
What if that's just like a giant rat that came out of the toilet? Because that can happen. Although, maybe a rat accidentally got a hoodie on it. I don't know. Something scary happened? There's plenty of cheap options. Yeah! It's always good to have something. And it's good that there's cheap options too. People think it's always like really expensive only, but there are cheap options available that are good to have to be safe. Can I ask you what happened to you? Can I ask you what happened to you before? If it's okay to ask, that is.
Around 2 years ago, I think... Oh, around 2 years ago, I think. Someone was kind of stalking me.
Oh shit. It would make sense if it was a stalker finally getting in. As long as you use my link, everything we buy should give you a referral. Yes! If you don't want to buy this game or if you want to bundle it with other stuff, it still basically counts towards direct channel support. And that way, like super chats and memberships and stuff are really great too. Like, of course I appreciate them, but any purchases are a way that you can support the channel while also getting something for you. I had to mute for a really massive sneeze. So it's the best way to support if you don't like just giving money to streamers and you want to get something in return.
That was one of the reasons I moved here.
Ignore the stomach. I'm gonna have a big snack before the Nikkei stream because I can't eat during it. I bought a huge bag. I found a place locally where I can get them now of the ramen garlic Doritos. They're so good.
Since then, everything was okay until yesterday. I'm really scared. Help me, Azami.
About your boyfriend. What if she has an ex and that's the stalker and he somehow got in? This is purely for investigative purposes, but you know, like, they're great. You can't find them anywhere. Did you manage to find them once though, TGM? I had them gifted to me from someone, and then I managed to find a place for them, but they're so tasty. And yeah, ramen garlic Doritos, they're amazing. Oh, yes, sir. I think it's an international flavor though, so they're not available everywhere. I'm not sure if they're Canadian chips or Taiwan chips. They kind of have like both on the bag. So it's really hard to find if you're not in either of those places, but you can find it if you know where to look, and online sometimes.
Please tell me about any boyfriends, if I may ask. I don't have anyone I'd call a boyfriend. Not currently.
It's the Stalker X!
No boyfriend. Now. Noted.
I found them once at an international store. Aren't they fucking amazing? They're actually like my favorite chips now. I'm not supposed to have spicy or garlic, but I make an exception for those, specifically on weeks that I feel like really overwhelmed and I need something to like keep me going. Because I really like them. They're really tasty. They actually taste like ramen. I'm not even kidding. They're so fucking good. Sorry. Thanks. About the intruder. Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? I thought of the same thing and asked them. But they didn't find any evidence around the window or on the balcony. Also, we're on the 4th floor, and the road in front is pretty busy. Some places are open until midnight, so they said it's unlikely. I see. Makes sense. Window entry unlikely. Noted. Good luck with your investigation. I believe in you, Azami. Then we gotta figure out if there's anything weird with the toilet. Because if they both didn't do it, that's weird. It's the only one I haven't investigated again. The front door. Mio mentioned being careful about checking that her door's locked. Mio's really diligent, unlike me. I can't picture her forgetting to lock up. I'm pretty good at locking up, but I didn't used to be. I should snap a pic here too. Can I look at my pics with the glasses on is the real question. I've talked to Mio and Eiko-san and looked around the room, I think. So, getting closer to narrowing down the urban myth. Hello, Eugene! Well, yeah, not like we cared. About that time, though. At the stage, the boss man tends to call. There he is! Someone's phone is ringing. See, right on cue. Huh? What? Wait, it's mine? Did you not recognize your own ringtone for a minute? I love the flashing in her eyes from the alarm. It must work through photos if it works through like posts online. Pick up already! Yes! Hello? This is Izami!
Director Meguriya here. Well done, Mrs. Ami.
Director-san! Cut the formalities, and...
Director or whatever is fine.
Yes! Director... son. That's kind of cute. She can't do it.
Thanks to your efforts, the urban myth within this case has taken shit. Or is taking shit. I can't read.
Yeah.
This may be a good time to identify which one it is.
Okay. How should we identify the urban myth?
Countless urban myths exist in this world. I believe you've already referenced part of our center's archives. Identification is about finding the correct record for the urban myth that matches the case's specifics.
Yet another of my beginner questions, but... do we even need to identify what it is?
Urban myths tend to be grouped into several categories. A sizable number of them are known to stalk those who encounter them.
So, if this myth is one of them, Mio might still be in danger? Maybe, I wonder if it is the tiny uncle. Just coming up from the toilet. That could be a way in.
Identification is a step towards adequate prognosis. Surely you agree.
Oh, yes! I see what you mean.
Without further ado, Let the identification begin.
So that must be when you're done the investigation. You have the identifications. I don't think we've done one of these yet. Woo! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Thank you for all your patience.
Do we play as him now? Is this the crazy batshit stuff from the cover? When he takes over and uses the clues to identify it, this is like the trial segment equivalent?
I believe you would all prefer a swift resolution. So I appreciate your kind cooperation with our identification process.
Is this the third eye? It must be!
Please convey to everyone what I just told you.
Well, everyone, our director's here on the phone to guide us through the process.
First of all, what exactly is identification? We compare various mysterious occurrences in the field to our center's records. This is to determine which urban myths match the specifics.
So identifying helps us figure out what to do next. But you don't need to hear our investigation report first? He's like, nah, I was watching you the whole time.
Such is the power of my vision. I am already aware of your investigation results.
The director is basically an anomaly himself. True. In the future, he'll be an urban myth.
Let us begin by laying out what exactly happened here. This started around Mio and Eiko-san. They both encountered a suspicious intruder, correct?
That's right.
This intruder that they witnessed. The first key factor is whether they really existed.
Though pictures were uploaded to social media, do you suspect they are fake pictures?
That is not what this is about.
I actually don't think they were fake.
People tend to think they saw things that don't exist and get caught up in that possibility. We need to ascertain this anomaly's existence from objective facts instead of relying solely upon their accounts.